What is up, everyone? Anthony here with another DG Weekly disc review and giveaway video for you guys. This time we're going to be talking about the Westside discs Stag, and as always you can use the coupon code STAG15, STAG15, and that's going to save you 15% on VIP, both in English and the Finnish stamps, tournament plastic and tournament plastic burst stags, only on dynamicdiscs.com. That saves you 15%. Again, the coupon code STAG15. So jumping into the review here, the Stag is an understable fairway driver from Westside Discs. It's got a fairly neutral feel in the hand. It's very comfortable for just about everyone. The rim is fairly narrow and not super deep or shallow. It does have a good bit of dome on the top, which gives it a ton of glide, which we'll get to here in a second. But in terms of rim shape, it's really comfortable because it is a fairly shallow rim and a fairly small rim. Just about any player can get their hands on this thing and get a comfortable grip. Now, in terms of flight, this is rated at a speed 8 and a glide of 6, which I 100% agree with. I think it's a little bit faster than your typical fairway drivers, than something like a Maverick will say. I think this is a little bit faster, and I think it definitely has a little bit of glide edge to it. I think it glides a lot more than you would expect, than your typical fairway drivers would. This thing glides a ton. I think if you are that newer player, if you are that beginning player, or even if you're someone that's just looking to learn how to throw a hyzer flip angle, I think the Stag is a really good disc for that. Now, if I were to throw this thing on a hyzer, it would stand up to straight and go straight, but it would carry forever. The glide on this disc is absolutely insane. It just wants to stay in the air, it wants to hang in the air, and it wants to keep penetrating forward because it isn't a very overstable disc. It doesn't have a dumping fade either. At the end, it's a very gentle, neutral finish out to the left for a right-hand backhand throw, but it just wants to go straight. If you really power up on this thing, you can get some roller lines out of it. You can get some big turnovers, some big hyzer flips out of it. But like I said, I think this disc is built for the beginning player, for the slower arm speeds, for the player that's looking to learn that touch and learn that control, that angle control and that smooth release. I think that's what this Stag is really super good at. Now, in terms of what the Stag is most similar to in the Dynamic Discs lineup, a lot of people say the Maverick, and I think that's a really good comparison, but I think the Maverick is a little bit slower turning. I think it's a little bit more stable, and it just wants to turn a little bit slower. So I would actually say that the Stag is most similar to a Thief. The Thief has a little bit more blunt of an edge, where the Stag is a little bit more, we'll call it an aerodynamic looking wing to it. It's a little bit sharper, and I think that's what gives it that speed edge, and the dome on top of the Stag gives it that glide edge that the Thief just doesn't quite have. Both are going to be very understable discs that want to flip quick out of your hand, but I think the Stag gets a little bit of an edge in terms of glide and a little bit of an edge in terms of speed as well. So now it's time for the giveaway. We're going to be giving away this here tournament plastic Stag. This is the one that I was throwing. This is a really good flying disc, especially if you need to learn control. This is a great option for you. So the way that we're going to do that is down in the comments below. What is the Finnish stamp for the Stag called? What is the name of that? How do you say that? How do you spell that? In English, it's the Stag, but what is it in Finnish? Let me know that down in the comments below, and I will go through and randomly select a winner and give away this here super sweet tournament plastic Stag. And that's it. That's my review on the Westside Disc Stag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit of something about the Stag. Go ahead and check out all the other reviews that we've done here over on the Dynamic Discs YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications. And until next time, as always, go get out and throw.